have a open platform,
One minute.
to have a
Yeah, let me ask the question again.
sure.
Both men and women feel the stress, but the focus is only on women. Why?
It's an interesting question, Selma, because you know what? Of course, yes, as you said, both men and women have the stress problem. But why women is because I strongly believe that somewhere women lack the kind of support that that nobody else is having right now, because men has an opportunity to just taken off from their work, taken off from the home, also they can stay somewhere else, they can go out with friends, have some chill out time, have their own me time, and then enjoy and come back, meaning like have their own self time in terms of relaxing themselves. But when it comes to women, women have multiple responsibilities, and they don't have anyone to as back support also to just taken off and then feel that whatever is going inside, the emotional burden that they are feeling, and then release all the emotional garbage that they are holding. They don't have such kind of a environment. And secondly, they don't have any person who is very trustable, who is very much
Sorry. That's fine.
so women needs the support where someone has to be there for helping them. That's what I believe in.
Yes, you made a very vital point when it comes to women, that the time that they have, that they give for themselves or spend by themselves, to understand the change in life once they get married, and then all that changes that take place, as you said, they do not have time for themselves to spend time on their hobbies or whatever it may be. But this is why you need something specific where you can suggest how they can manage stress during their busy work and personal life, and what is the real impact of it if they have a strategy to work on.
Okay. See, the problem is, the real impact is, nowadays we could see so many divorce cases in the court. Health is getting affected, relationship is getting affected. Children are also started to feel the pressure and the stress because of the parents as well. And somewhere I could see increasing number of chronic diseases, meaning cancer, some psychosomatic diseases like diabetic, and all these things are increasing day by day because of increasing stress. And when a woman is completely taken care of, if she is completely taken care of, her family is taken care of, because she is there to take care of her family. It's only that nobody is there to take care of the women. And a healthy family needs a healthy woman, meaning a strong woman, mentally, physically, and then emotionally as well. And a healthy woman can build a healthy nation.
Yes, very true that a woman who not only rocks the cradle has to be strong mentally, physically, and emotionally to carry on not only her responsibility to manage everything, for which she needs to work on how to overcome stress and be relaxed. And a very important point to remember also. And then what are the particular aspects of work in a person in personal life that contribute to stress levels mainly?
Okay. So, see, when we ask women, they would say sometimes it is husband, sometimes it is a relationship that they are into, sometimes kids, sometimes, work environment, sometimes even in laws, all those things category. But instead of thinking at which aspect of life has given them more stress, I would say, what is that inside you that is creating more stress? Because you need to manage four different types of energy level for you to actually you know have your life smoother. Otherwise, if today the relationship is fixed, some other problem would come in, right? So it's not the outer environment, I would say. It is your internal game that needs to be shifted, so that we are able to manage anything and everything smooth manner, so which is quite important. So the women needs that empowerment in terms of building their emotional muscle to handle and tackle things in such a manner they could take anything neutral and understand, this is in my control and this is not in my control. Why should I unwantedly worry? If you look at most of the women, Selma,
Yes.
The 70% of the problem itself is not a problem. The
Yes.
stress that they have for a problem is not at all their problem. It is just a fear that they have, which has not even happened. Unwanted fear,
What if, what
unwanted
if, what
thinking.
if, and
What if this would happen? What if they would think this way?
yeah, comparison, what will people
Yes,
think,
that
and
what
what
ifs
is
are the big, yes,
problem
that is
for
a big
women.
issue that women is facing. So in that case, that it is them who has to be, changed into a better person than the environment.
Yes. Very true. Very true. Because what if, what will the person think? What will others think? And based on that, they react and they build up their stress levels. And that is a point that very well said by you. How do you prioritize self care amid the personal and professional responsibilities?
Right. See, self care generally, what people think is like they have to take a day off or go for a vacation, or they always feel it's something, a big thing that they have to do for which they need a separate time. But actually, self care or self love means doing the smallest of the things which can make you happy, even to the smallest of putting that kajal.
Yes.
If you feel like you want to put kajal, but for many years you have not put kajal because you think that something would have happened, or your family would tell something, somebody would comment on you, people will judge you, all those unwanted fear, then I would say start putting that kajal. If you like some kind of dress and you have never worn it and you feel like, oh, what will people think of me, have that time at least inside your room, wear it, enjoy it, because it's you are keeping yourself happy. So that smallest thing. And if you look at it, women always have the tendency to cook for every person in the family. They
Yes.
never worry about themselves. It's like, my son like this, my husband like this, my mother-in-law like this. So it is like they have everyone else in priority. What I would say is, like, just step on to your shoes one day, not even every day. One day in a week, cook for yourself and eat for yourself. Then you will feel like, wow, you will have that a kind of relief. You need to prioritize yourself. Doesn't mean that you have to leave every other person, but the self care thing is all the smallest thing that you can do for yourself.
Very true. Very true. When it comes to cooking and you're cooking for everybody else and not cooking for yourself, and rightly pointed out, we need to take care of, as women, take care of ourselves with a little bit of pampering, if I may say so, when we cook for ourselves. Give us some practices and ritual to unwind and recharge emotionally after a demanding work day.
Okay. So during the hectic time in a day, you can come back home, have a short nap if you have some time. Meaning, at least 20 to 30 minutes of a nap can actually relieve all the tension muscles that you have. That is the simplest thing that you can do, if not possible, if you don't have that much of time. I would say there is something called recharge practice, which has to be done every now and then. Whenever you have some time out of 24 hours, it just need 1 minute. All you need to do is sit still, close your eyes, bring all the focus inside your body, observe your body for just 1 minute. That way, you will actually recharge your energy and you will feel much calm when you start doing this practice every now and then. And also, sometimes we tell them, like, whenever you are really stressed out, go on a walk with the nature, have a fresh breathing oxygen, so that your mind will start shifting. That is other thing. Or you can dance, or you can even have a sip of coffee or tea, whichever you like. It, people say like it increases anxiety, but I would say, like, it's also a kind of meditation that they can do, right? Not everyone has the maturity to close the eyes and sit for hours. That is not possible. Even for minutes, it's hard for a new person. So they can do that. Otherwise, listening to music, any kind of music that you love, just for 5 to 10 minutes, listen to your music, go for a walk. You will unwind yourself from the unwanted thought, or call up someone whom you love to talk, not about complaining. Usually what people do is they'll call their mom and say like, oh, you know what, today this happened, this thing happened, how can they do this to me? All those complaining things
Yeah.
comes in.
Trauma.
But I would say, yeah.
That
So I
and
would say
listen to
like,
music and inquire about the other person, get involved more with the other person so that they get to know.
yes, yes. So listen to music and unwind yourself on the good practices that you can follow.
Yes. And in all this, what we learn is we have to be interested in the other person. At the same time, we have to be important to self-care, self-love, and it is this that makes a difference in everybody's life. If you're interested in the other person, we will also know that we cannot share our burden with others. Our problem is 100% much lesser. And you have in your talk, you have brought this out, and it's very nice chatting with you, Sasirekha, because this brings to the forelight that we need to take time out for ourselves and be ourselves so that we can not only practice on our hobbies but have the gratification that we can do take a decision and stick on to it and make a change in everybody's life. Thank you. Thank you so much
Yes, thank you
for
so
being
much,
here.
Salma ji. Thanks a lot for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. It was nice having you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.